welcome. So today we're going to be talking about cleaning products. How do you clean your truck? How do you do dishes? How do you take care of trash, recyclables, or spot clean your laundry if you have to spill something on your clothes or get some grease grime on it? It's a nice little compartment. It's not really usable for a lot of things, but it's great for holding your trash bags. We have these nice little free trash bags from Walmart, grocery store, wherever. We tie them in a knot. We shove them in the top part right there and behind there. Then you see this box right here. That's full of trash bag liners. These bags right here. These are small little trash bag liners. We use these for recyclables because they don't have holes in it, unlike your free trash bags. Than this a day. We take our trash out every day. You don't want to keep trash in your truck. It's going to stink. Take out the trash every day. Recyclables at the end of the week. Now let's talk about cleaning the truck. I do not use harsh chemicals at all. One, I can't stand to breathe the fumes from it. I have breathing problems and I don't like to breathe the fumes of harsh chemicals. Two, whenever you are cleaning, you spray something, you get a wet rag, you start wiping it over, the rag absorbs the chemicals and it goes, into your hand, your skin absorbs that. I don't want that. I don't want to be absorbing those harsh chemicals into my body, whether I'm breathing them or going through my skin. So we use these awesome products called Norwex. So here's all our Norwex rags. We have all different kinds. So right here is the dish rag. This one's for dishes. We have the window cloth. We have this one. It's actually the kitchen cloth, but it was designed for grease and cleaning your stove or other dishes, maybe pots and pans that get real greasy. We have the car mitt, and then the body kit. The awesome thing about these rags is that all you have to do is use water. That's it. They have a material, it's called backlock, and it's antibacterial properties in it, so you don't have to worry about using a soap with those rags. You can use a gentle soap if you want to. It's not necessary, but it picks up all the dirt grime. I will show you how well they do. I mean, face it, coffee spills, you're bumping around everywhere. Coffee spills, drink spills in your truck, crumbs, dirt grime, like I said. Just trucks can be a very dirty environment because you're in and out, and it's a tight space. So that's what we do for cleaning. I use this rag. Let me show you a little bit more of it. And here's the tag on the Norwex. So this is Norwex Kitchen, and you can see this. This is great for just cleaning all along the windows, the gear shifter, anywhere where you get grease or that real nasty trucker grime. And then here's the car mitt. The awesome thing about the car mitt is, when you're cleaning and your rag, keeps falling all over the place and it gets dirty and you keep rinsing. Well, the awesome thing about this is, look, it just flips over. That's a new clean rag. It does that 3 times. You can see the layers. So there's a new clean surface. All you do is then get the rag back wet, rinse it, it's clean. So what do you do after you clean and now your rags are dirty? Well, they make this awesome soap, Norwex does, and it's a powdered soap. I keep it in a mason jar. It's getting a little low right now, but I just put it in a spray bottle then, and it's a soap. So I'll spray the rags down and then soak them in water, hot water, and rinse them out. Sometimes I'll take them into the bathroom with me and then just rinse them with the soap. It cleans it, and then you can see I have them all hung up here. And you're thinking, what's that? Well, this is a clothesline that we put up so we can hang stuff. So it's just hooked where the top bunk hooks down. We just put a piece of cable across there, and now we can hang wet towels, wet cloths, and they can dry out and not clean the entire truck. Basically with these 2 rags, and then the windows, we use this. They don't streak. Let's talk about dishes. So our water source. It's just an old laundry jug that you tilt on its side and it pumps the water out. So we have 2 of these Dollar Tree containers. One keeps all of our cleaning stuff in it, and the other one, water. So we either use a pan to put water in when we're scrubbing the truck, or when we're doing the dishes. Now we have this little step, let me show you, that my husband built because I'm short, and it's a reach to get in some of the cabinets. So it's this wooden block, just like this, nothing fancy, and we pretty much use it for everything in this truck. Right now I'm using it for a seat, but I flipped it on its side, and I put the jug, I put this This is the grippy stuff that you put underneath a rug in your cabinet so stuff isn't sliding around. Great for the truck. So I put this down, put the water jug on its side so it doesn't slide out. Put this underneath of it, instant sink, so you can do the dishes. Now we use a little bit of Dawn dish soap, even though those are, you know, it cleans it perfectly fine, but we use Dawn dish soap and we water it down because you don't want a real concentration of soap on your dishes, because it's going to be hard to get back off and you're just going to have soap suds everywhere. But that's as far as the dishes. And then I have this spray bottle. This has Livin water and some vinegar in it. So right now the floor is really salty, grimy, and I'm gonna spray some of that down on the floor to help pick up some of that salt grime. Because if I just use water, because of how grimy it is, it's just gonna smear that salt grime around. And the other two awesome things we use is this little dirt devil. It's just 20 bucks, Walmart, Dollar General. It's awesome. We just plug it in and it doesn't draw too much power, so it works great off the inverter. And then of course you got your little broom, because the dirt devil isn't going to pick up large gravel. So we sweep out the driver's door spot, plug this in, vacuum up, wipe everything down. Pretty easy, simple, you know, 3-step clean. It doesn't take up much time. You don't have to worry about having anything. You know, I got the laundry, I got the dishes, truck cleaning all in one, and then I just slide it. You know, once you're done cleaning, you just stack this back up underneath there, you slide it underneath the bed. It's easy as that. So that's how we take care of the cleaning. I'm going to show you an example of how well this does. I know some of you are probably skeptical about, now how is that really going to get some dirt grime gone? And woo, sorry about the bumps. We are rolling down the road and that was a nice little pothole. So I'm going to show you yeah, how simple this really is. So I'm going to vacuum the truck out. Like I said, we're rolling. That salt grime we were talking about. So we put in a more abrasive, this is just a home floor mat to help cut down on some of that dirt grime you're tracking in. But it is so nasty out. You can see there's, especially in the driver's seat, there's just tons of grime. Gets on the side, up the side of the seat. And then you also, you know, coffee spills everywhere. So I'm a coffee drinker. And then you can even see, like right here, where a drink looks like some Dr. Pepper might have spilled out. No. He's saying no. But this is gonna come right up with just water and those rags. Okay, so I'm going to rinse out these rags and show you how much dirt it is. And I have it set up just like I was talking about for the dishes. So I have the box in here, the grip underneath there with the jug on its side, and the water pan here. Here is the water just from the windows. Look how filthy that water is. And that's just one week worth of grime. So we wash the truck out, try to wipe everything down at least once a week, sometimes more depending on. Now last week we only worked 4 days, so that's just 4 days worth of grime on the dash and windows. So you can see how well these cloths really do work. So it's just a helpful tip. Just go on to Norwex.com and you can find the rags, you can buy them. They're not very expensive compared to how much you're going to spend in paper towels over time. So it's just a one-time fee and you're getting your cloths and you can keep using them. I've had these cloths for about 1.5 years now, and you can see with all the cleaning, they are still in great condition. The order of where grime was the least to the most, so that water wouldn't be too gray and I just keep spreading dirt all over some main surfaces. So I did the floor last because it was pretty grimy, windows first. And one thing don't forget to wipe down is the curtain. A lot of people forget to wipe down the curtain. Over time, it just really builds up some nasty grime. It's an area you kind of forget about when you have it tucked away back here behind the seat. But all right, so I'm gonna flip around here and show you how well it did. So where we had that drink spill right there, the Dr. Pepper, it's all cleaned up. You can see there's no dust settling around. All right, so here's the floor. Look at that floor. Woo! A little bit of the soap on the floor because they're just so salty and nasty. A reason we want to keep the floor real clean also, some of you might just think it's silly, but remember we have little trucker dog Lily in the truck with us, and that salt grime is dangerous. Who knows what they really put in it. It's not just salt anymore, especially the stuff that they spray ahead of time. It gets on our boots, gets on the floor, and then Lily walks on it and she ends up licking her paws, and I do not want her ingesting whatever's in that grime. That's how we keep our truck clean. It's clean. There was some grease down here on the door panel. I mean, this is a light color. It's gone now, and I didn't have to use any grease remover, grime remover, any of that stuff. Just water and the Norwex Rags. So I totally love them. Hopefully that helps you, and it gives you some good tips. You can see we were on the road the entire time we were moving. Some of you are thinking, well, that's silly. Why are you cleaning your truck when you're moving down the road? We drive teams. Our truck does not stop hardly ever, and when it is stopped, we're either eating or taking a shower. That's the only things we do when the truck stops, isn't it? Yeah. Have to clean when we're going. The way we kind of break down the truck is I kind of do the things on the inside of the truck, the cleaning, the cooking, and Scott takes care of the things for the most part on the outside, except for some of the fueling. On some days I do have to fuel the truck. It's not that big of a deal though. I'm used to it. All right guys, until next time, stay safe and join us for the next adventure. Bye. Okay, so bonus tip, we forgot one little thing about keeping the truck clean and keeping your air more purified. It's a two-in-one kind of deal. So keep the air recirculating in the truck. So let me show you what that little button looks like. Right here on the Volvo, it is right here. It's this button here. See how it's lit up red? That means that it's on. If it's pushed like this, it's gonna bring fresh air in the truck. And if you're not recirculating that air, it's just gonna kick it up into the truck. You're gonna breathe it, it's gonna create dust, it's gonna get more grime in your truck, and then your cab filter is just gonna get dirtier because now it's just pulling it straight through the truck into that other filter. And that filter is right underneath here. And I do vacuum that out when I'm vacuuming to help make it so it lasts a little longer. But that's the bonus tip. See ya.